Now let's continue. The pawn is the weakest piece, but you have 8 of them. And they're very important because they form the first row of formation. So the way they move is they move 1 square forward. But when they capture or when they eat opponent's piece, they go diagonally like this. But at the starting position, they are allowed to move 2 squares forward, just shown in this first diagram. And proceeding that, they will only be able to move 1 square forward. And they can capture diagonally as shown. So, to set up the chessboard, we have 8 pawns in front of every other more important piece, with the rook, the knight, the bishop, the queen, the king, and in mirror image on the other side. So to checkmate the opponent, you need to trap the king, which means you check them and they are unable to move. So if they were to move, you'll be captured by another piece, no matter what square they go. That is how you win the game. As shown here, the rook restricts the entire front row, and this king, it stops the king from moving forward. Therefore, it's checkmate because the black king is unable to escape. Okay, I have covered this. And when a pawn reaches the end of the board, it is able to become any piece you like. Usually it's promoted to the queen because it's the most powerful piece, because it can move in the most directions. And it happens immediately, it does not need to take an extra turn. So that's why you must prevent the opponent's pawn from reaching your end of the board. En passant is when opponent's pawn is 2 rows in front of your pawn, and you push 2 squares. And you push your pawn from the starting row 2 squares. That is when they can cross over and capture your piece. This is a very special rule and is usually not played. It's very rare to see. Castling. Now, you usually want your king to be in a safe place. So to castle, you can switch the spots of the king and the rook, but it's not just switching the spots. It's moving the king 2 squares and the rook next to it on the left or right, vice versa. So in this case, castling short, which is the king side, you move the king 2 squares and the rook to f1. This side, you move the king to c1 and the rook to d1. Another special rule is a stalemate. This is when a draw occurs, because you did not check the king, but the opponent's king is unable to move. This is a stalemate, is a draw, no one's able to move anything, the king is trapped, but it's not attacked, it's not under check. That's why it's not a checkmate, and it's rather a stalemate. So I suggest you can continue learn from Gotham Chess. He's a really good he's a good grandmaster that is also teaches a lot of chess. Chess.com, Chess, these are good platforms to play against people around your level and do puzzles as well to improve. Sometimes chess.com even offers lessons for you. So enjoy the game. It's a lifelong game. You will never forget it, even if it can start at any age, and it's good intellectually. So yeah, thank you. That's it.